Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Rust video. This is a look at our mega base. We're on the solo duo Rusty 2x server, 2x raids modded. This is where I spawn in, and there's a tier 3 workbench and some little drop boxes. We hop up over here, we got a turret. Probably gonna do some failed jumps here. We got drop another one. Got a little shotgun trap action here. This is a base built by my teammate SWAT. He calls it the lockjaw design. So this is our loot area basically. These are drop boxes where we can just drop off our stuff, although they kind of got filled up now. So this is our crafting area. Give me one moment. I'm gonna. Okay. So this is our loot area. We got mats here and stuff. We got some crude oil. We built our base at the large excavator, and we surrounded the large excavator so we control most of that area. I'll show you the map actually. Pretty much everything you see here from S21 all the way down to Y21 and then down to Y24 and back forth. This little Florida part of the map is ours. Our base is right here in S22. We got another smaller base like in this general area. It was our starter base. There's a giant excavator, obviously. There's a tower in this area, and then there's just walls running around the whole thing. Okay, so this is our mats, our metal. The wipe is coming in about 2 days, so we got upkeep for 40 hours still. This is our stone. This is our comps. Our other comps and our 300,000 plus oil or low grade, sorry. And we got turrets here. So now we're gonna go check out this other area. This is gonna be our explosive stuff a little bit, and then we got our test generators, which are infinite energy basically. There's our scrap, and there's some scrap helis and other drops and SAM sites and turrets. If we go to the right, it's our guns and ammo. So what we got here is a box full of M2s, then LRs, AKs, bolties, some randoms, L90s, and then mods. And then we got our ammo, which we have some 5.56, that's the bolties. There's some other 5.56, more 5.56, and then just some loose pistols and stuff. This thing leads to the roof. Then we got our foods and meds, which we got a shit ton of berries, meds there, more meds there, and then just some loose food and a grill, obviously. And then our tools and building stuff. We got just a bunch of random building supplies. That's empty. Coffins for storage. A bunch of tools. This goes back down? No, wait, this is sealed off. He sealed it. But it used to go down. This is just like a little furnace area for cooking. And then we got the miscellaneous boom, which box coffin of grenades. Another coffin of grenades. And then survey charges. And then I think this Jenny powers like something. And then we got these vending machines that we just put up to kind of show off a little bit, with some boom here, and then more satchels and explosives down here on the bottom. And then this is our little locker and a little sleeping area. This is my bed, and oh, I guess SWAT doesn't have his bed anymore. Here's our computer. Oh, it won't let me mount it, so well, never mind that. And then we get our kits area, which basically 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 coffins full of kits, and we're back at where we began. So we're gonna go in here. This is gonna take us to the roof. Another little jumping area. And we got our little climb up here. Pop it open. Hop over. Pop it open again. Another little jumping area. This thing is pretty big. Another jumper. There's traps everywhere. This is a 60C base, so there's little gaps between where the base is separated. These are just drop boxes. I'm not even gonna go through them. There's a couple beds here and some locker with the stuff. If you go here, it's a shooting floor, pretty much the same all around. If you hop up over here, you go to the roof access, which is a heli little landing area. SWAT is really good at flying, so he gets the helis right in here. And then this is our roof. You can see the excavator's over there. It's running. It's collecting sulfur right now. I liked a little bit. We're gonna go down here, down this ladder, which has a trap at the top of it. So what we got here is our turrets and our 6 towers. So you got what is that, 16 turrets up there, and then more turrets down here. Got some foggers just for effects. Then you got 16 right there again. Another 16. Another 16 right there. And it's pretty much like that on every side. And then we got our towers. And then over here we got turrets hidden right here. Same size right there. Out by every tower. Flame turrets facing outwards and then inwards, respectively. I'll take you guys into one of the towers just to show you what it looks like. These are basically towers for just defense. A little jump up over here. We got 2 beds in every tower, a locker with some kits, power generator, large generator that goes to the windmill on top, and then you got a shooting floor here. These little ladder hatches to pop open so you can kind of shoot down on people if they're down there. And then you got a little roof access area because we've been having issues with supply drops landing here. Right there, that massive thing was our client is called America, and SWAT was trying to build like a sign that said America right there, but he messed it up, so he just left it like that. So this kind of, you got a little SAM side there. We got double walls on the north side over here, kind of stretching out all the way to the excavator, and then let's try to get down in the hole here. Well, I'm just gonna try to get off of here. Oh, I probably should have done on the other side. Oh well, whatever. So there's no access to the base from the bottom. There's, well, I'm just gonna jump off and try to make it. Oh yeah. Nice lag. Okay, so this is all surrounded with barbed wire, little blockades, and then we got on every corner a SAM side with 2 turrets. There's another SAM side right there, and it's pretty much the same design around. This whole island is covered, or this whole peninsula is covered with TCs with upkeep up to the end of the wipe. That building up there, I'm not going to go into it. It's basically just a building I made for fighting patrol helis and such. Haven't really had any luck with them wanting to actually fight. We usually shoot them and they leave. Okay, that's still running good. I'm gonna run over here. What we have here is, in that rock right there, there's a little armory area. It's got 1 locker in it with a couple of the sets just in case we get invaded or killed, and we can respawn there and load up on guns and such. So we have that sniper tower right there to overwatch both of the hoppers. The wall goes all the way around, and at intervals there's SAM sides with turrets. Right there where the gates are, where I'm pointing, there's a quarry that has almost farms everything except for sulfur. And then further down the way, there's a quarry that farms sulfur and stone. And then we have 2 pump jacks that farm crude oil for us, which oh, that was a decaying building. It doesn't matter. Wipe's coming soon anyways. So this was our original base right here, where we started off. We secured the excavator within like the first 4 or 5 hours of the wipe. And then we built this little starter base over here. Excuse me. And then kind of worked out of it as we built the mega base. We have furnaces over here that still are working and cooking sulfur and such. This base is kind of just like a throwaway. I come here to cook and other stuff. It's a pretty much a messy loot area. So we have all this, bang bang. There's a little area right here with 4 more chests, which we got sets here, some shitty guns, another box of grenades, some random building parts. It's got nothing in it. Oh, okay, door, thank you. Please squash me. Then we got some random ammo and stuff here. A little bit of comps here just for crafting. Some meds, some food, tools, random stuff, a bunch of Bookie Bears, a little board thingy to tell us when to raid at what time at night, because a lot of people got pissed off that we were offlining them in the middle of the night, which, if you're not online, I don't know what to tell you. I guess we're offlining somebody at 4 a.m. today. We got a switch here that we can turn on and it stays on for a while. Got a turret, workbench level 3, a couple little loose boxes. There's some mats here for crafting and such. And then got some furnaces for cooking. And then we got this little area over here. It's our computer. I can actually show you one of the cameras. You can see a little shot of the base. Underneath this, actually, there is a bunker that has pretty much irrelevant loot at this point. Nothing fancy. But that's where we used to store our goods before we built our mega base. So now we're gonna head out and check out a little bit more of the base. Oh, there's a patrol heli coming. Cool. So we got cooking over here. There's some drop boxes with a bunch of random shit in from supply drops. This is my arcade that I built. There's no turrets on it, so technically somebody could probably land here. And there's just a bunch of chippy machines. And then I built this Sam Hayes Funhouse, which really just a stupid little thing that I was fucking around with. I put a bunch of flame charges in here, so if somebody walks through here, they get burned. Got another furnace there. And then we got this base, which literally is just what was a distraction base. I built shortly after our starter base. There's beds here to spawn, a little bit of loot, and it's basically just another thing for people to hit in case they raided us early on. Then we're gonna do our final little run up. Actually, we can see the base from here a little better too. So if I jump on this rock, so it's a pretty massive base. Yeah. And then we got our pump jack over here working. There's another one past it down on the beach. They're all protected by SAM sites and other things, turrets. And this is all TC'd up. Like, we have TCs all over this fucking place. So I'm just taking you guys to one more spot to show off a little thing that I built. And then you get to see the quarries as well while I'm doing this. So we have one quarry right there working. And that gives us sulfur, a little bit of sulfur and a lot of rock. And then we got that other quarry right there, which is everything except for sulfur. That side actually is not walled off. We just at some point said, you know what, we have way too much walled off already. Like, enough is enough. This is 2 people working on this, mind you, so this was a massive undertaking. It's a 2-week server. I believe we didn't have our mega base fully complete till about day 5 or 6. So just because of all the mats we had to gather for it and the upkeep, and then keeping the upkeep going every day was pretty hefty. And this is the final building of the base. This is like our little build base that I got from one of the YouTube videos. Just a little build. I added onto a little bit. I got a ribbon here. And we got a little bit of storage. A little workbench. And then on the other side, it's got 2 beds. And another little suit there used to be a swimming thing on the other side as well, but we used it earlier and I just never replaced it, and I'm probably not going to. So, okay, well this is annoying. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll take you to the quarry just real quick so you can see kind of like what we got going on over there, and then that's probably going to be the end of the video. This was actually like really bad for us as far as quarries and pump checks are concerned, because we used like probably over 1,000 survey charges and we're only able to find the 2 quarries and 2 pump checks, so it's kind of lame. So yeah, as you can see, this gives us stone, a little bit of charcoal, metal, and high gold, and it's protected, and then there's a gate to the general excavator area. And then that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in, checking out our base. We probably won't build this next wipe because it's only a week-long one, but our goal is usually going to be to take over the excavator and kind of build something around it. And that's probably it. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and I'll probably check y'all later.